Greetings all and welcome to VimSect. My name is Eplicas and here I'll be showing you a wizard's lizard. This game is quite the interesting little thing. So pretty reminiscent of Binding of Isaac, and I'll kind of just show you as I go along. I played this game for a little bit, but I'll be starting over from the beginning to give you a little bit of grasp of the storyline as we go. So let's just jump right into it. Okay, so choose a character. Because delete save data and whatnot. But actually, honestly, I have no idea who any of these are. And the silhouettes, that kind of looks like a wolf, man. That'd be cool to play as. Anyways, let's go with the classic Raga. Nice little lizard. Move with the left analog stick or D-pad. I'm playing with a controller, which just makes this so much easier. You can play with a keyboard, but it's so much more fun just to play with a controller. I'd honestly recommend that. Okay.
Ah, Raga, you are just in time, my friend. I'm about to finish this magic potion. It will protect us from death.
Kapow! Bwahaha! We've done it! With this magic potion, we've mastered death. Well, that was quick. Doesn't seem that hard.
So you dare lay claim over my domain?
Death! You'll no longer have any power over us. I don't even know if I'm doing the voices right anymore. Silence! Death is far from the grace that you happen to you, mortal. And we sound exactly the same. I am your father. Anyways, come to my crypt and I will show you my meaning. Haha! And I'm left behind. Okay, so drink the potion? I can't remember. Do I drink the potion? No, I think the potion is just affecting me now. So it doesn't matter. Okay. Y to use Soul Blast. X to place a totem. Okay, gotta grab the totem first. X to place the totem, and then B to dash. B to dash? Oh, there we go. Okay. Grab the sword, grab a dis, and then talk to this guy. Raga, hello little one. What happened to your master? Okay, everyone in this game sounds the same. I'm sorry. I can only do so many things. Oh no, wait, you want to save him? Well, alright, he'll be in death. He'll be at death's crypt. It's dangerous to... Oh, just take my stuff. Dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, Legend of Zelda references, yay. Because those never get old. Ever. In museum. Death has cast a curse on the museum's precious artifacts are now lost in the constantly changing dungeon mazes. Check back here to see your accomplishments. You want to save the wizard? Head south, talk to the townspeople. Oh, museum? I actually don't think I ever... Wow. Okay, so when I said I've played this game a little, I meant, like, just a little. I don't think I've actually... I don't think I've explored the museum at all, so we'll come back to this after I play through a couple more times. So one thing that sets this apart from Binding of Isaac is it builds on itself. So, you can unlock things in the dungeon that will help you the next time you play, and honestly, that's the big thing that I like more. Let's see. Several townsfolk went to the cemetery to rescue the wizard. I fear they may not come back. Please go after him. Start your journey with legends. Be careful, Raga. Okay. Please take this 500 gold. It's all I have. That should help you on your journey. Rescue more townsfolk dungeons to increase your starting gold. Okay. And then once you have more starting gold, you can come into here to the shop, so you can start out with better weapons and whatnot. And there's blueprints that I'll be showing you in the dungeon that you can buy, because there's in-dungeon stores too, kind of like Binding of Isaac. So there's in-dungeon stores, and some of them have blueprints. You buy the blueprints, and then the item for that blueprint will be available here to buy, too. Yeah, that's pretty simple. I want this spear so bad, but I think you get, for every townsfolk, you get an extra 500 starting gold. So it's going to be a little while before I can get that. I think it is. I don't know. I haven't gone farther than rescuing just one townsperson, so I don't know. These sections, I think, are shortcuts to deeper parts of the dungeon. I've never gone past the cemetery, though, so I'm not 100% sure. Oh, and this is the tavern where once you rescue people, it'll come back around here. Yeah, it should. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm actually playing with dual joysticks, so I've got one, just so you get an idea of my setup. I've got a basic Logitech controller, and I've got the left joystick for running around circles, and the right joystick is shooting. So, I'm also not the most accurate shot, so please bear with me while I completely don't kill anything. Okay. So more gold, really easy to get gold. You start racking up quite a bit. But okay. Then I'll be... Okay, so see this ghost thing? You'll note that these zombies sometimes turn into ghosts when you kill them. That will be important later, and I'm actually going to save the owl for last, because owls are annoying. Like, because owls do stuff like this. And they just start running all around. And if there's more than one owl, depending on what there is, you'll get more stuff. Okay, Ranger's Tunic. Pressing start to check. Another thing is, another thing that sets us apart from Binding of Isaac is that you actually have slots. So like you have a totem slot, your sword slot, your chest slot. So you can only have one of each kind of item. So it looks like the Ranger's Tunic increases my speed, and it'll be equipped to my chest. When I pick up a different kind of chest plate, I'll be dropping this one, which I actually won't mind to get rid of fairly quickly. Things that increase and decrease speed I found don't do a lot. Okay, anyways, this ghost. So that's very important, because right now this ghost doesn't do me any harm at all. Later on I'll be showing you that they actually become rather evil. Okay, ouch. Okay, I'll be showing you now then. So, once you die, you become like this little ghost thing, and this ghost thing makes things look different, of course, because now everything's bright, you can see in the dark, and when those ghosts that we showed earlier, now they're actually violent, so some of these guys you have to kill twice. Oh, also, those graves. Yeah, these are... Oh, well, that was quick. Anyways, all the little brown spots all over the place, those are graves. You walk over them, zombies appear. You don't there's no really any way to destroy the graves, but that's just kind of what happens. So try not to step on the graves if you can, but sometimes you just have to. Anyways, back to Cemetery 1. That was absolutely horrible. I swear I normally do better than that. Oh, also you guys might rage a little bit because I never use the totems or the soul bombs. I just don't. So here's one of the shops you can find throughout the place. Normally there is... Okay, so more often than not there's something in here. I think that little jar was it. Sometimes you can find a chest, though, inside these shops that you can just grab for free, which is nice. Ah, this is another type of room. Just a graveyard. They're completely empty. The only reason to come in here is if you want to farm for these guys. There really is no other point. Because that's really it. Sometimes they'll drop little things, but it's honestly just a waste of time, so... Don't bother looking around in those areas for secrets, unless you really want to. I suppose I haven't really gotten a super good look in there, but highly doubt there's anything of worthwhileness? Anyways, back to just killing things that are already dead, and hopefully not... Okay, so, mental note to self, be more careful around the exploding boxes. That seems very important. I tend not to worry about running into things too much. I like exploding those early, though. Gives less of a chance of death later on. Okay. Another chest. Yay, what's in here? Shaman Tunic. Okay, if I remember correctly, that gives me more magic power, which I'm not 100% sure what magic power does. I think that just means it gives me slower recharge time on the soul bombs and whatnot. But, so it doesn't actually say, just... Oh, increases totem duration. Okay, so the Shaman Tunic increases totem duration. No increasing magic power. There is something here that increases magic power, though, and I'm not 100% sure what it... See, I'm sorry, I'm kind of bad at aiming. The pad feels weird. I wish I could use my GameCube controller, but Steam doesn't recognize it. I got this cool GameCube adapter, and I was so happy because GameCube controller is just the best. And it won't work for some reason. It'll work for some games. When I'm playing Sonic or something on Steam, it'll sometimes work. Or like a Sonic Adventure 2. But won't work for this game. So, oh well. I'll just try to see if I can't look up more fixes for that. But so far I haven't been able to find anything. But definitely gonna set some time aside to do that. Okay, almost done with this room here. And just a bat left. No owls here, that makes me happy. Okay, so first level is usually fairly easy. The second level, if you don't find some kind of new weapon by Cemetery level 2, you're gonna have a bad time. Honestly, I really hope to find the spear here. I freaking love the spear. Shoots all the way across the room, and speaking of, look at that gravity. Just go, drop. Just interesting. Okay, oh man, okay. Just keep your distance. Okay, so good to know. Some rooms won't have enemies in them, but the gates will still be closed. It's because you still have to step on all these pressure pads in order to open the gate sometimes. And then there'll be rooms where there are enemies and pressure pads, when you have to do both, kill all the enemies and step on the pressure pads. Most of the time it'll be one or the other, though. Not very often will you see both of those. Okay. Ah, look! So, see, this is Blueprint. So, got a lantern. So, now there'll be a lantern at the shop, back at the base. I'll be showing you that once I die, I suppose. But yeah, blueprints are really good, as long as first... In addition to blueprints, you need to actually save people and rescue them and whatnot, so you actually have money to buy things, but yeah, this works too. Okay, so food products. Food products heal your health. Nice and simple. I actually have no idea what heals more. I'm guessing it's by cost, but I haven't found an... Oh, okay. So this thing. This thing is completely useless right now. But what will happen is when you're dead and you're a ghost type thing, when you become a ghost type Pokemon from a bug type, I have no idea. Anyways, so when you're a ghost, you can come to these little rooms, stand in the middle here, and then you'll be revived at a random amount of health. Or at least I think it's random. I'm not 100% sure. I've only been able to revive a couple of times. And my first time reviving, I got revived at 1 health, and my second time I got revived at 37. So, not 100% sure what goes on there. But very, very handy, because once you're dead, the levels get a lot harder. Because, look, this room is completely empty, nothing to worry about. If I was dead, those enemies would all be coming after me. But they're not. There are useful things. Oh, yay! Gold room! This is only the second gold room I've ever seen, which, since you don't know how much longer I've been playing this game, which honestly isn't that long, but I don't know how rare these things are. But they're nice. It's nice to just have rooms full of money and no enemies. Okay. Spiked help. Spiked objects increase your damage, if I remember correctly. Yep, increases attack, quick to head. So, good thing to have. Sadly, you don't get aesthetics. You can't view aesthetics or anything, or at least you're... Sorry, distracted. I'm kind of trying to fight for my life at the same time while talking to you guys, so... Anyways. Let me just kill this ogre guy. Don't like them. There, okay, now I should be fine. Anyways, what I was trying to say was that right now the game doesn't have the objects that you're wearing. You can't see on their body, as I'm sure was found. You've seen that's easy enough to spot, but hopefully the developer will add that at some point. That is something that Binding of Isaac does have over this game. Though honestly, I'm enjoying this game more than I enjoyed Binding of Isaac. Sorry, don't want to upset any fanboys. Okay. So, like I said, if you don't get a weapon sometime by level 2, you're gonna have a bad time, and this is why. I found that I often find myself in these kinds of situations if I don't have any kind of more powerful weapon. More powerful weapons, even just one up. I think the next powerful weapon after this basic sword is a spear, and even that is just light years ahead. Especially when you have to fight these ogre guys that just have so much health and then start shooting twin daggers all over the place. Completely annoying. Oh, so here's this little wood thing. Or not wood, but bone thing down here. That would spawn these skeleton ghost things if you were dead. But since I'm not dead yet, it doesn't spawn them. I'm lucky I've actually survived this long. I don't usually do this well. Don't usually get to level 3 while still alive without dying. And those rooms are, absolutely horrendous if you're dead. Such a pain. I just hope I can find a little bit something to heal. It's usually pretty hard to find objects that heal you. To get tons of money, but anything that can actually help. Oh. Okay. Okay, okay, come on. And then there's the grave robber guys that are shooting shovels, all over the place. Those are nice too. I really should use my soul orbs. I keep forgetting I have those. The totem I found does almost nothing, so that's annoying, but I suppose it must be useful for something. Comments below if the totem's actually useful for something, let me know. 2 chests in 1 room! And werewolves. Okay, so werewolves are like the bane of my existence right after... Or actually... no, owls are the bane of my existence, and then werewolves, because they do stuff like that, and it's not as long as you know what they're doing, it's not too hard to dodge. The owls, though, the owls just... it's a freaking mimics! I don't actually know what those things are called, but I call them mimics. And I hate them so freaking much. Oh, yeah, they are called mimics. Suppose I should just make a habit of running away from those things. Run away from the chest as soon as I open them from now on. Good plan, good plan. I'm almost dead now. Or halfway dead, it depends on how you want to look at it. Okay, now I'm dead.